Hi everyone, my name is Grace and today I'll be teaching you about how to save money. And notice how I'm wearing green and I'm filming this outside because green, hopefully it symbolizes all the money you're gonna save after you watch my video. I don't make money, so I have to rely on my parents in order to sustain myself. So I always feel kind of guilty when I spend their money because it's not really my money. And I don't get allowance because I do a lot of chores in the house anyways, and my parents trust me to spend whatever I need with their money, not what I want. And I think doing chores is a great thing for everyone because you live in your parents' house and you don't really want to be a parasite. Even though you might not need to save money now, you don't know what the future may hold. Every time you're thinking about making a purchase, think about why you need this item and what will it bring you. Is that a valid reason? How would your life be different without this object? After asking yourself those questions, you can easily eliminate many unnecessary products that you are just thinking of purchasing. And number 2 is plan. Make a list of what you need and stick to it. While you're making your list, keep in mind of what you already have. Many store layouts are actually designed by psychologists to make sure that you get tempted to buy more than you planned. Be aware of this fact and avoid those temptations. And number 3 is make your own food. A restaurant meal is generally a lot more expensive than a meal you would have made with the food you brought through a grocery store. Each week, make an effort to go grocery shopping and prepare your meals ahead of time. Just spending a little extra time just one day a week will save you a lot more money in the long run. Eating at home is also a lot more healthy than going to a restaurant. So you gotta eat healthy and save money at the same time by eating that at home. Isn't that just so awesome? And number 4 is to use cash. When you're at the register, physically giving paper money to the clerk rather than using a credit card gives you a stronger visual about how much money you're spending. Just handing the clerk 4 $20 bills is more psychologically painful and you feel more sense of loss than just swiping a credit card. And number 5 is save your change. Carrying coins can be very annoying and many people tend to toss them away. Every time I try to buy something, I keep the change and I put it away in a small jar in my room and then I later spend it for something. And once I accumulated enough coins in my room, I spent about $10 worth of quarters at Walgreens for some food and the cash register just looked at me weirdly, but hey, at least I got rid of my coins. And number 6 is to look for sales. So clothing is something I don't really need since I have a lot of, but I just like to have more variety. So I only go to buy clothes if there's some kind of sale going on, and usually Memorial Day, Independence Day, Veterans Day, and etc. Black Friday are good sales to go shopping on. And by the way, this is not sponsored, but twice a year on Bath & Body Works, they have this little semi-annual sale where I can get their lotions, each of their lotions for about $2.50 or $3 each, and then normally over $10. And every time I go there on the sale, I always get a bunch of them. I just really love their lotions. They smell super good. I also really enjoy Sprouts, and every week they have a new set of items on sale, so I go there for that too. I also really enjoy shopping online like at Amazon because once I got a set of 132 Prismacolors for $70 on Amazon, but I saw it for $200 at Michael's, so I just felt really happy when I made that purchase. And number 8 is that little things accumulate. Little things like turning off the light, switching off the water when you're brushing your teeth, etc. are small things you can incorporate. It only takes 10 seconds to incorporate into your daily life that you can save. It's also good for the environment, and all these plants will be really happy. Keeping track of how much money you spend is also a great way to be aware, and there are many apps in the App Store that Number 10 is to invest in good quality. One good quality pencil is going to save you more money in the long run if you buy bad quality pencils and keep on having to spend more money to replace that. The same concept applies to food. Sometimes healthy or organic foods can be more expensive than buying processed foods, but buying healthy foods is a lot more worthy in the long run because if you eat lots of processed food in the long run, you'll end up in a hospital, and hospital bills cost way more than spending like an extra dollar to buy organic strawberries instead of regular strawberries with a bunch of pesticides. And plus the amount of pain and sickness you go through is nowhere near the measurement of how much more money you could have spent on buying healthy food. And number 11 would to be utilized secondhand. Do you know someone that has something you need but that doesn't need that anymore? You should use that to your advantage. For example, SAT or ACT or those like test prep books or textbooks that you don't need anymore, you could always give to the second generation or sell that to them for cheaper so they don't have to buy it on their own, and you can just get rid of it. It doesn't have to occupy that much space. So it's like a little win-win situation. So basically, you should be spending more money on what you need than what you want. I hope you found my tips helpful, and I also hope you have a wonderful day. And feel free to subscribe if you want more advice videos like this. I also have a Tumblr and Instagram, which I'll be linking down below, and blogging is one of my favorite hobbies. I have a lot of other useful tips on my blog as well, so I hope it benefits you. And I love summer. It's almost 8 p.m. and it's still this bright outside. Anyways, I hope you have a nice day and keep thinking happy thoughts.